I know that if you guys are watching my videos, then that means you're horny and you're looking for some loving. Am I right? Am I not right? In this video today, we are going to talk about sex, but not just sex. Sex and disabilities. All right, sex and disabilities, a topic that is often overlooked. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Ali here, a platform where we have casual conversations about sex, relationships, and other fun stuff. And let me be clear before I get into it that I am not a sex educator, I am not a sex therapist. I don't have any formal academic training in this realm. Maybe I will one day, I don't know. But I am coming at you as a real human who, just has my own unique experiences and decides to come on here and share them with you all. On my videos, I get many comments, and I have gotten quite a few from people with disabilities who are thanking me for, sharing my stories online, being more open with you guys, being, kind of casual about this stuff, normalizing it a little bit, sort of making light of some things, having fun with it, playing with it. Sex can be a very vulnerable and serious topic sometimes, but it doesn't always have to be. There's also a lot of play and fun that come with sex, and that's the part that I kind of, like to chat about. And there's a lot of misconceptions that are around sex and disabilities. Can people with disabilities have sex? Does it hurt them? Do they want to have sex? Are they asexual? Are they hypersexual? All these questions that I think are really important to address, to shed light on. Hence why I am making this video, because I know that if you guys are watching my videos, then that means you're horny and you're looking for some loving. Am I right? Am I not right? And there's a comment that just came in the other day that really inspired me to make a video on this, because I really do think that it is important to talk about. So this person says, "New subscriber here. I'm excited to see what you have to share. I'm a physically disabled virgin male who's never been on a date or kissed a woman due to confidence and self-esteem related to my disability. Unfortunately, while the topic of sexuality isn't discussed enough in our society, it's not at all discussed around the disabled community. Thank you more than my words could or ever will be able to describe for doing what you are with your channel. Please keep going with the great work. It's needed and greatly appreciated." I mean, how sweet is that? I mean, I've gotten many comments like that, but this was just the most recent one. That's why I'm reading it out to you guys. But it was so sweet, and it really got me to think and reflect about my channel, and that it's not just a hub for, me telling you guys some sexy experiences and sexy stories. That aside, it's really starting to grow a community of people who are really looking to connect, relate, to hear some real stories, sex stories, relationship stories of other real humans in the world, to see what's going on. And not just that, but the way that these topics are approached in a more casual, fun, playful, lighthearted way. That's what I like to do. And then you throw disabilities in there, say you have sex and disabilities, a topic that a lot of people are uncomfortable to discuss. So it's no wonder that it's not very talked about or recognized. And in this video, I'm not coming at you as an expert or anything, because I'll be honest, I really don't know that much about this topic. I'm making the video to create a conversation and to provide a platform for those who do have questions, for those who do have resources, those who do have stories and experiences to share, to post. Please take advantage of the comment section below if you have anything to share on this topic, because I know it's something that I would like to learn more about as well. And just, get the conversation started. Let's spread some love, let's spread the awareness. Now, although I do not have direct experience working with people with disabilities and sexuality, I do have about 12 years plus experience working with people with disabilities. in general, mostly children, mostly on the spectrum, but also I've worked with a range of other disabilities as well. So this topic does hit home for me a little bit. I have a little bit of a soft spot for it because I've worked in the field for a very, very long time. Although it wasn't sexually focused, I still understand and have a lot of compassion and patience of teaching, educating, helping, strategizing, using whatever means possible to help people with disabilities live a full, functional, independent life as much as possible. And that also includes sex, you know, because at the end of the day, people still want to be loved, people want to be desired, people want to be wanted, people want to play with kinks, people have fetishes, people want to experience an orgasm, people want to experience what it's like to be touched, what it's like to play in bed, what it's like to laugh, what it's like to be silly, what it's like to be intimate in a sexual way. So how are we going to do that? Even though I don't really know much about this topic, I'll share with you some information that I have, that I've learned after having some conversations with friends and so on. And again, if you have any comments, questions, resources, experience, funny stories to share, please drop them in the comments below, because again, this video is meant to be a platform to start a conversation, spread awareness, and yeah. In Europe, they seem to be quite advanced with the sexual assistance programs. So what is sexual assistance? The sexual assistant, supported by his/her professional know-how, accompanies disabled people in their experience of erotism, and sexuality. The professional is trained to sexuality in terms of theory, psychology, and anatomy, and he/she aims to help disabled people, either with physical or mental issues, to achieve their erotical, sensual, and/or sexual experience. So that can include a range of services from massages, body contact, holding, stroking, bringing to orgasm, with the emotions that one goes through with discovering their body, the emotions they go through while discovering the body of somebody else, and so on. A lot of these places do not offer full penetration or oral sex, from what I've seen anyways, from the research that I've done on the internet, but can be maybe organized, I don't know. What else? And apparently in Zurich specifically, they have insurance that covers these types of programs, which is wild to me. Isn't that crazy? Obviously, I was super curious, so when I did a little research online about sexual assistance programs, there was a range of websites that were stemming from mostly Europe, so places like Germany, Italy, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Norway, and so on, but not that much in North America. And when I say not that much, I mean none at all. So I don't know if these places actually exist, and I'm talking about official places, because obviously there are, illegal sex workers in Canada and North America that do probably offer sexual assistance for people with disabilities. Like, if you want to pay for it, I'm there for it, you know what I mean? There is definitely a range of dating apps that I found online, which is pretty cool, specifically for people with disabilities. Some of these dating apps were mixed apps, so people with disabilities or fully abled people. So what's cool about all these dating apps as well is, yes, they are pushing for more romantic relationship type of connections, but they also put a focus on friendships and just meeting like-minded people and, expanding your friendship circle. And other research that I have found is super outdated. I'm talking like 15, 20 years ago. So yeah, I realized there is really not that much support out there. What else? What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, there is a content creator that also really, really inspires me. Her name is Hannah Witton. She is a sex educator. She's been on YouTube for 10 plus years, and her content is amazing. But she also does a lot of work in sex and disability, because she has a disability herself, which she talks a lot about on her platform. She has a stoma, which is basically a bag that is attached, I'm not sure what the exact logistics are, but it's attached to the outside of her body that helps her eliminate waste from her body. So she has had that for many years now, And she is very open about how it has affected her sex life, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And she also sheds light on sex and disability in general as well, and brings a community of people together to talk about it, talk about their experiences.
There is no one size fits all. Every disabled person is different and everyone's sex life is different. There is so much to cover, so much.
I'll link the video in the description below. You should really watch the whole thing. It is really interesting to see, and it's really cool to see how everyone is very open in sharing their sexual experiences. Again, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Anyway, so you should definitely check out her content if you are looking for more information and or a community to join. And also, if you're interested for some Netflix-worthy content about this, then I definitely suggest you check out Love on the Spectrum. It is a reality dating show that follows a couple of individuals with autism, all on different ranges of the spectrum, who are looking for love, who are looking to enter the dating world. And it is really interesting to follow their journeys. There are 2 seasons out, and I am currently on season 2. And it's just really sweet and funny to see them navigate this kind of stuff, because a lot of the things they go through are pretty much the same things that we go through also, in terms of dating and confusion and social subtle cues and what did this person mean and what does that text mean and all this kind of stuff. Because let's be honest, dating sometimes is it's a challenge. It's a challenge. All right, friends, that is it. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because, again, I'm not an expert in this area. I'm filming this video specifically for you guys to open up this conversation, to spread awareness, and let's talk about it. And let's have fun with it too. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a new subscriber here, welcome, bienvenue. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting me and continuously watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If you want to support me more, you could check out my Patreon page. I will link it in the description below. And I usually post YouTube videos early on there for my patrons, and I do post extra bonus footage and sometimes some uncensored version of some stories that I have shared online. And I think that's it. Je vous aime.